There is a quiet truth few dare to speak. Some people do not fear crowds because they are weak. They avoid crowds because they see too much. We live in a world that worships noise, busy streets, packed rooms, endless voices competing for attention. But those who instinctively step back from crowds are often guided by something deeper, an inner discipline that refuses to drown in chaos. This is not social fear, this is selective presence. Epictetus warned us long ago, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Those who distance themselves from crowds often accept misunderstanding because they value inner order more than external approval. Crowds drain what they protect. People who hate crowded places are highly sensitive to emotional contamination. They sense how moods spread, how anxiety multiplies, how shallow desires echo louder when many gather. They understand, often unconsciously, that emotions are contagious. A Stoic-trained mind learns one brutal lesson early. Not every environment deserves your attention. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations that the soul is colored by its thoughts. Crowds flood the mind with thoughts, opinions, insecurities, ambitions that are not ours. To remain clear, one must choose distance. We do not flee crowds because we lack strength. We leave because we refuse to waste it. Silence is a weapon. Those who avoid crowded places often thrive in silence. And silence, in Stoic thought, is not emptiness, it is control. Seneca observed, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." But he also warned against constant exposure to the masses, noting that crowds strengthen vices faster than virtues. In solitude we sharpen judgment. In silence we hear ourselves think. In distance we master impulse. Crowds demand reaction. Stoic minds demand response, measured, deliberate, chosen. Self-control over stimulation. Crowds are designed to overwhelm. Noise, movement, comparison, status signals. Most people unconsciously crave this stimulation because it distracts them from their inner unrest. But those who resist crowds often do so because they have learned a dangerous truth. Overstimulation weakens discipline. A Stoic life is built on voluntary restraint. To say no to unnecessary noise is to say yes to inner strength. To walk away from chaos is to walk toward mastery. As Musonius Rufus taught, true philosophy is practiced, not discussed. And practice often looks like withdrawal, not escape, but refinement. We choose depth over approval. Crowds reward conformity. Stoic minds seek truth. People who dislike crowded places often prefer fewer relationships, deeper conversations, slower environments. They are not antisocial, they are intentional. They know that identity built in noise is fragile. Identity forged in solitude endures. We do not need to be seen by everyone. We need to be aligned with ourselves, the inner fortress. At the core of this psychology is the Stoic ideal of the inner citadel, a mental fortress untouched by external disorder. Crowds challenge this fortress daily. Opinions collide, emotions clash, ego rises. The disciplined mind learns to step back, not in fear, but in command. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Avoiding crowds is not avoidance of life, it is protection of clarity. Final reflection. If you find yourself resisting crowded places, feeling drained by noise, craving silence and space, this is not weakness. It is the mark of someone learning self-governance in a world addicted to distraction. We are not meant to absorb everything. We are meant to choose wisely. And in that choice, quiet, deliberate, disciplined, we become unshakable. We do not run from the world. We master ourselves within it.